First item on the agenda, we need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting of June the 4th, 2024. We have a motion. Second. All in favor, please raise your hand. Under appearances, I want to remind everybody to, you must be listed on the agenda to speak, and you will be limited to 5 minutes on the topic shown. Is Josh out there? Duncan?
No, there's nobody from Duncan.
Brian got called out of town. Mike McKenzie?
Mike's not out here.
Randy and Maxine McCoy, John Taylor.
Hey, how y'all doing
All
today?
right.
Hey, thank you all for having us this evening. I'm here, last board meeting, I was here, I heard about the transporting to the new city hall or whatever, and I had no awareness of it, and so I'm just here to wonder, and get the facts on what's going on. Since taxpayers, we as a boss, you all are representatives, I think y'all are representing us too. And I just want to get a little up to date on what's going on, because that's such a large expenditure. Maybe a town hall should have been called, a meeting should have been called so everybody could participate. But I was dumped out, or I don't get the paper, I'm not gonna pay $1.50 for a 2-sheet paper. But I just come to see what was going on. And I'm not gonna hold you all long on this. And on the last thing, I'm gonna ask about the update on my situation.
With the railroad. Mr. McKenzie met with Mr. Spiller, I believe. I think he's got some information. Mike was not able to be here tonight.
Well, I'll speak.
So y'all, I'm gonna get y'all three together.
Okay.
And I'll be glad to see you on that too.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank y'all. Jerry Kelly. Good evening. How are
Good
you?
evening, good afternoon, everybody.
All right.
Real quick, I know it says, future, discussing concern about future. City Hall, but one word that stuck out to me in that phrase is just the future period. Just, being more, transparent about different things that's going on in the community where the city is headed. One thing I know that you cannot do is, get anywhere you're trying to go half the directions. And as a whole, I just think that it would be more feasible for people to know exactly, the ins and outs, the changes and things that's being made, because all change is not bad, but anything that affects the livelihood of people, whether it be taxes going up or down or anything like that, it's something that I think, citizens of the whole should know, because, you don't know the financial status, of some people's income and things of that nature. So, as a future, as a whole, moving forward with some of the things that we have going on in the city, I believe Brookhaven has a great and bright future. But it's going to take all of us pulling together to make sure that we're able to agree, and to make it happen as a whole with unity.
Thank you. Ms. Jeanette Newton. How are you this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. How you all?
All right.
I'm here to say several things that I need to get off my mind. Is that I need some light shined on about the building, moving from the city hall to another building. How much? I keep hearing figures of 750,000. I keep hearing figures about $1 million. So I want to know which one it is. Is it 750,000 or it's $1 million? Ain't nobody gonna answer me. I think I'm a taxpayer. I think I deserve an answer now. So which one it is? 750,000 or is it a million? That's the
It's
question.
neither one.
It's neither
It's
one.
neither
Well, how
one.
much?
This is not a question and answer period. Go ahead and give us your statement and we'll go from there. Go
Well, it's
ahead.
not a question and answer period,
This-
and
this-
when you don't know.
This, I do
That's
know.
what you are, well, you need to tell the citizens, we taxpayers, and people
It
wanna
has
know.
been, it's been in the paper. It's been in the paper. It's in the paper yesterday. Ma'am, this is not a question and answer session.
And the other
Go ahead.
thing is that no child left behind. That's the way we feel in our community, no child left behind. And there needs to be some reparation here for these kids. I wanna know what y'all plan on doing about some reparation for them. The swimming pool, the community center, and all of that stuff. The community wanna know. And I'm speaking for the community because they bring it to me. And I'm not afraid to speak. And I need for you all to answer those questions so the community can know, because a lot of them don't get no paper like me. And so I need for y'all to shed some light on these situations. Y'all, so ain't nobody, and I guess the cat got all of your tongues up in here, because you say you know, you ought to be able to speak. That's what I'm talking about. So I guess the cat got the tongue. What's wrong with you today? It's not right. Whatever y'all doing, it's not right. Just like Reverend Kelly said, the community need to come together and we sit down and discuss not certain individuals. We need to be on one accord. That's what we need to be on one accord, not no certain individual. Know this and know that and everybody else left in the dark. I don't like being in the dark.
That's right.
And that's the reason why I don't mind by coming to your office, coming to your face, saying whatever I need to do.
That's fine.
Well, this boy guy, I'm working on with, some organizations, I'm trying to get some things passed where we can work on that community center and that swimming pool. I'm working with some.
Well, when you let the community know what's going on, because they deserve that, they pay taxpayer. And I also have with me in my ward, Mr. and Mrs. Pittman. And if they need to say something, then they welcome to it, but they know that I gonna say whatever I want to say and to talk to y'all. Y'all need to do better. I'm talking to every last one of y'all on this board in the whole office to be positioned. I ain't got no, I ain't talking about one person, I'm talking about everybody that making these decisions. You all need to do better.
Mr. and Ms. Pittman, did y'all have some comments?
We are with her and we are
Did you all
agreeing with
on the
her
agenda?
of what
You all on the
she,
agenda? Yes, ma'am.
we all in the same ward and that's what we here to talk about, how everybody needs to know what's going on in the city of Brookhaven. But taxpayers' reason too, we need to know what you all gonna do about this courthouse and where you gonna move to and all of that. Actually need a vote on it from the citizens of what you all gonna do.
Yeah, put it out there.
Mhm.
And then you'll see that you'll have less problems. And then your boardroom where you won't be packing food because they know what's going on. They'll be straight up with you. You need to be straight up with them. And I do believe in my heart that if you be straight up with the citizen gonna be straight up with you. If you call yourself putting the citizen in the door, they gonna put you somewhere. And that's what I'm here to discuss today. And but did y'all still answer my question? Ain't nobody saying nothing but Mr. Spiller there. Ain't nobody else saying nothing. Looking at me like I'm crazy.
Well, we appreciate you coming, but your 5 minutes is up, and I'll be glad to speak with you anytime.
You know I come to y'all.
That'll be perfect, be glad
You
to.
know I come
Thank you,
to.
look forward to it. Because
I sure enough will
All
come
right.
too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have, Ms. Stacy Wiltshire. Ms. Wiltshire.
Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm good. I'm in agreement with everything that was spoke on tonight. You know, I'm here as a citizen of Brookhaven, Mississippi. I went to my alderman of my ward about our sewer. When I was gonna get my septic tank replaced, They told me not to because the sewer will be taken care of. We went and had all this done at the, FEMA building, then we gave a time frame, and it still hasn't been done. I don't wanna smell SHIT all the time, because my septic tank have gotten worse, And I feel like every time I have a problem, I always go to my alderman, he'll do what I ask him to do. But now it have come to a time now, I want my septic tank either replaced or the sewer get done. And about the moving of the city hall to over there to the funeral home, I'm not in agreement with it at all, period. Period, no kind of way. We get looked over on everything, on every end of everything, and it's a shame that we have to sit here and be so divided. As people, colored people especially, when our ancestors fought for our rights and we have been stripped from it and don't nobody care. But you know what? I'm not here to judge nobody. God looks at the heart and he's gonna do the judging. And that's up to you. And that's up to whoever. Because at the end of the day, I feel like us as citizens and black people should never be divided. Never. And if y'all approve of such thing like that, y'all just is dead wrong. And God is not in agreement with it at all. And I'm not. If we get these kids something to do around here, it won't be all of this shooting and breaking in and stuff. It done got horrible. I'd be up at night because anything comes towards my house, I'm gonna pop them. So y'all might better find them something to do. Give them a swimming pool. It's a shame they don't have nothing. The only beautification that I have seen coming into the Brookhaven subdivision is when I turn up there on the golf course road. The place looks fantastic. You come in on the other end, it look like garbage. And I'm not pleased with it at all. Now we got to do something. We got to do better. Now a lot of people in here that got warrants, they ain't talking to y'all, but they talking about y'all. And voting season is coming up. Shake a tail, fella.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am. Next we have Miss Ann Wilson. Ms. Wilson? Alderman McGee is explaining to Ms. Wiltshire about the sewer project that we have that's ongoing in her neighborhood right now. We're in the final stages of that, getting ready to go. Okay, Ms. Wilson's not here. Chris Cephas, you got a report?
Good evening, guys. Just for ongoing stuff, I dropped the paperwork off to Mr. Bobby about some orders for apartment dumpsters we've been working on, got the city in action, got a few other places, kind of put something together. Just for him to look at, I'm glad to make y'all a copy of it, to look at it as well, see what you think about it. And we got strikes down, talking about the speed bumps today, we're just rocking and rolling, everything is running. I spoke to pretty much everyone of y'all last few days about what we got going on, so. That's all I got, unless you have anything for me. They're aware of it, they let us out there right when it happened, and they're putting a plan together to get it going. So they're gonna, I don't know if they're gonna go back with the concrete pole or what,
Well, Church Street there, right there, storm where, babies, an oak tree came up right there on the curb, where we got that, where that, it brought the curb and sidewalk
yeah,
over.
that's what it's to get ready.
And we got it kind of,
We're gonna redo that sidewalk. Yeah, we're not gonna lunch out over here on Church Street, Jacksonville Church. We're gonna move things.
Just a quick clarification on the 5 minutes per appearance there. You know, we got 16 people listed as appearances tonight. If everybody had free reign and there was no limitations on it, we could be here till midnight. Anything else, Chris? That's all. You wanna go ahead and, do number
That's 11. You want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do number 11 under other business while you're here. Under number 11, there's an item there listed to approve adjustment procedure policies for the water department. And Chris is going to explain that right quick. about-
Yeah, and I know I talked to y'all, this is just the procedures of our adjustments that we do, have been doing. We just want to put these on record so we can post them on our website, pass them out to the community as they want them, hang them on the wall out here, and just have an actual record.
So that's basically if somebody disputes a water bill and what to do.
No, if you have a leak on your side, we do adjustments for that, and we've been doing that, we adjust the sewer portion off, and this is just taking what we've been doing and put it on paper and put it out there so everybody can go over it. That's all. Yeah, Ms. Witcher, I was gonna tell you, I didn't want to interrupt you, but Friday is our pre-bid meeting on the sewer out
Okay.
there, and then July 1st, we're opening up bids to see who's gonna get the job to do that sewer. So I was gonna speak to you afterwards, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
So July the first,
July
y'all gonna wait
1st,
bid?
no ma'am, and here, we're gonna open up bids on July 1st and award it to, well, we're gonna open the bids and the board will award it to a contractor to
Okay,
put that sewer in.
okay,
And we're doing a pre-bid meeting this coming Friday,
okay,
so that is closer than you think. I just wanted to tell you that, that.
okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a motion on 11.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
I'll give you my contact. He was here tonight, but as soon as I'm done talking, I'll text him, I'll let you.
We got a motion and a second for number 11. All in favor, please raise your hand. Jason Markham, is Jason out there?
Hey, did you have a report?
Any questions for Jason? Chief Ainsworth? Chief Collins?
He comes not out here.
Okay. David Fern?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have a meeting about the, cleaning up lots and grass cutting. We got one of those scheduled.
Not yet, but we're completing the last cleanup. I'm gonna send out those bills this next week. But, I've got 10 or 12 more properties that we got money left over in this year's budget that we could go ahead and do. If you want to have another meeting, I'd like to do it the first week of August. That way I can get it by the end of August, get it out to the contractors and get them down.
I have about 3 to add to that.
All right, I just need to know what they are.
I have that.
But if you want to do that, we need a meeting, first meeting of August, a public hearing. Just make that motion and we'll go from that point.
I'm gonna read it to you.
What was that date? What was that date, Dave?
I just, the first meeting in August, we need a public hearing for some more lot takedowns, house takedowns.
Do we have a list already?
I've got,
That was the date.
I got about 10 or 12, it's previous numbers, previous.
August 6th at 6 o'clock, 5:30,
6,
6 o'clock. Do we have a motion? August the 6th. Next meeting. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please raise your hand. Okay.
Mr. David.
Yeah.
You already have one of those that's on Bryant Street.
yeah,
But we're having
920.
a problem with those 3 cars.
They've been moved, according to Mr. Spillett. He called me last week, told me they were moved.
Have they been?
Yes, they've been,
So we'll do that when we take the next ones down. We'll take that one down.
Anything else for David? Okay. Tion? Y'all have anything for Tion?
Truck, we'll have a truck now, too. I never say it's the.
It's a whole lot of them. And I just got with the mayor. I'm talking about not no really problem. We're talking about 10 yards and about the side tall as me. So we're trying to work with it. You know, we're finna come up with a schedule. We're gonna meet Chris and the mayor. We're gonna come up with something.
Y'all give us a little patience here while we get this squared away. That storm really was a lot more debris out there than we realized. We're gonna get it pumped out. Anything else for Tion? Anything else for Tion? Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, under other business, we need a motion to receive and award the off-road diesel bid to James Case Oil at 289.90. Do we have a motion? Motion. All in favor, please raise your hand. Okay. Items 2 through 10, I'd like to take as a group. There's one change on item number 10. Instead of that fireworks display being July the 4th, it's July the 2nd. July the 2nd. Do we have a motion? Good. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Oh, the governor, they sent out a proclamation giving us another day for Independence Day if y'all approve it. So I need someone to approve this. It's approved Friday, July 5th, 2024, as an additional holiday in observance of Independence Day as proclaimed by the governor. So Thursday is July 4th, well, they're giving July 5th also.
Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Got a motion, do we have a second? Second. All in favor, please raise your hand. Alderman Underwood.
I gave all this things to Chris, and the only thing, I will not be here at the next meeting. I will be in the Garden State of New Jersey with my son and daughter.
Mr. McGee.
The AJFC Community Action Agency, located at First Street Business Center, 230 South First Street. Phone number 601-833-6349. They have a lot of funds available out of their LIHEAP, their CBSG, to support low-income families with utilities, electric bill, water bill. So just letting you guys know, there's a lot of money out there.
We deal with them on a weekly basis.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a bunch of customers using that.
The 38th Junction celebration of freedom is this weekend at Dr. Illinois Live. Dr. A.L. Live Sports and Contract. Kickoff at noon with the Freedom Parade. Celebration begin immediately after the parade with entertainment for the entire family. Grand finale is the fireworks show. This event is open to everyone, so feel free to come out this Saturday.
How much did the business pay for it?
How do we go about? I was looking over the something done in the next thing, budget numbers. We're certainly in the world. Questions. Is that something you discuss now?
Why don't you two get together and discuss that?
And that's all I have.
Alderman Grice. Alderman Spiller.
Yes, sir. I didn't have a report, but I just had a question. I had one of my community meetings, and we was talking about the newspaper and what happened, transparency about the prices and stuff like that they had as far as, you know, what it was gonna cost us to do this and what it was gonna cost us to do that. And I know that I see Mr. Keys here tonight, and I just wanted to ask him this question is, you know, why is it gonna cost us $1 million to do a cleanup project over there from what you had versus, you know, what's the square footage of that property? Because I mean, the paper said one thing, and I just needed some clarity on that. I didn't know. So can you explain that to me?
Alderman, we get the, maybe have Mr. Keys, his, maybe give something in writing also.
So we can answer.
Right. I mean, it's kind of outside the purview, but it's limited under limited circumstances, I would say. Yeah, limited, yeah. I'd say yes, but very limited.
Okay.
So do I have permission to respond, or what would you like me to give written remarks?
Well, I don't think that we need to get into a lot of remarks because we're not in that.
Right.
They don't want us to
Now,
know.
if the board wants to bring that setting up, then I'd say yes. Okay? But, and I'm saying it like this, just like the 5-minute thing, it's, in this council, it's been, okay, folks, come in and tell us what you want to say. Alderman reports, the aldermen make their reports as they would like to. Then once you get into the alderman reports to open the meeting up to other issues, that's all fine and good, because the aldermen get to do what they want to. I mean, they are the board, they are the voice. But we probably need to get to the point that there's going to be a specific issue to be discussed and bring about that way. Because, and look, I don't get a vote. I'm just sitting here in the corner, but kind of like that old English saying, you know, just when you slip, puts the cup in the lip. And so I think that the aldermen will probably be all talking about what they want to do with specific issues, because there's some things that occurred in the county, but the board can't immediately react to those because of legal limitations. And Alderman Spiller had actually mentioned something to me about this a few minutes ago, and then in thinking, I want to make sure that we don't step over the legal limitations which we may be bound with.
Can you get
That's
that
all.
in some writing for us?
I did come over here from Baton Rouge specifically to address the Board of Aldermen on this topic this afternoon, so I prefer to just say it.
You would need to be on the agenda like everybody else.
That means they don't want you to say nothing, baby. They don't want you to say nothing. Just
But I would be glad to
get
speak
your
with
lawyer.
you anytime.
Mm,
Just glad to speak with you anytime.
yeah.
They don't want to
They don't want the public to know.
what's going on.
Do you have anything?
I was just asking. I really don't have anything on the report other than this.
That's what we need to do.
We had a couple of things I've been talking to Sam with. I don't know if we're gonna do this in executive session or not. Probably some EEOC matters and some workers' comp matters, but those are just employee matters. We discussed, already dealt with the water issue. And then when the board is going to take up the, either this meeting or the next meeting, and I apologize, I just stepped out of court. The garbage issue, then I can discuss something a little bit more there too. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to step out of bounds. I want to stay in my corner as much as I can.
Thank you, Mr. Mo, for clarifying.
Sorry.
I said, thank you for clarifying that.
All right, that motion, at this point, we need a motion to go into executive session. We have a motion. Second. All in favor, please raise your hand.